And now, Hot Toddy predicts...
Greetings, my friend. We are all interested in the future, for that is where you and I will spend the rest of our lives. And remember, my friend, future events such as these will affect you in the future. You are interested in the unknown, the mysterious, the unexplainable. That is why you are here. And now, for the first time, we are bringing you the full story of what happened on that fateful day. We are giving you all the evidence based only on the secret testimonies of the miserable souls who survived this terrifying ordeal. The incidents, the places. My friend, we cannot keep this secret any longer. Let us punish the guilty. Let us reward the innocent. My friend, can your heart withstand the shocking truth about grave robbers from outer space?
Live from... Oh, wait. This episode really is live. Well, then, it's the Smokin' Hot Toddcast Live. And now, here's your host, Hot Toddy.
Welcome to the Smokin' Hot Toddcast Live. I'm Hot Toddy, and behind the camera for the time being is Miss Pingrino. Say hello, Miss Pingrino.
I think that's still a little too close, but...
Okay, so I want to make this clear.
By the way, it is definitely working now because Miranda's watching.
Hi,
Miranda!
So this sucks because we just got done doing a live episode. We did an hour and a half from 8 to 9:30 tonight. And for some reason, Facebook Live just pooped out on this. I don't know why. I did think it was odd that nobody was actually watching the show while we were doing it. Because normally, usually, at least one person pops in while we're live, and then usually they go back and watch it after the fact.
Yeah.
But for some reason, nobody was chiming in, but I didn't think too much of it. And then when I tried to share the episode after we were finished...
It says no!
It disappeared. It said it had malfunctioned. So the entire episode is lost, which I am so bummed about because tonight's episode is called Building Plan 9, and it was based around the infamous Ed Wood film Plan 9 from Outer Space. And Miss Pingrino and I watched this film in its entirety. This is a film I'd seen a million times. This was Miss Pingrino's first watching. Tell everybody what you thought about your first venture with Ed Wood.
It was rough.
Yeah.
It was real bad. I mean, you definitely tell this movie is from when?
1959.
1959. The scenery was...
Flip it around.
Okay.
Here, I'll do it. Yeah.
The scenery was terrible. The acting was, yes, terrible.
Mm-hmm.
The script was terrible.
Yes.
Yeah, it was just bad.
It was a bad movie.
It was just bad.
But see, here's the thing. It's one of my all-time favorite. Well, not Nessie. Now you're.
Oh!
No, it's fine.
Oh,
Here,
double
okay.
chin.
Okay, now turn it around. There you go.
There we go.
But this movie happens to be one of my all-time favorite films, and it's by one of my all-time favorite directors, Edward D. Wood Jr. Ed Wood, as he's better known as. He made a lot of bad B movies in the 50s, and this is sort of like the Titanic of his bad films. But I love it. I think it's a great film. It's an adorable film. It really is. But it is a bad film. And so tonight, in honor of Plan 9 from Outer Space, Miss Pingrino and I built the official flying saucers that you see in the movie. Here, pan out a little bit. You can see the some what the flying saucers look like in the film on the box art here.
Little dots.
Little dots there. But you could. In 2019, they came out with model kits for the actual flying saucers that you could find in the movie. And so tonight, while we were watching Plan 9 from Outer Space, we actually built the model. And since we lost the video, let me just show you. I disassembled everything so that
we're gonna rebuild it.
So that we can rebuild. So that we can give you what we promised. You know, again, and I want to apologize to anybody watching. And you saw me post on my Facebook page that the show was going to be at 8 p.m. tonight.
It was.
We started right on time. We never start on time.
Like legit, 8 o'clock on the dot. Push the button.
We went and we did it, and it fucked up on us, and so we cannot apologize enough for that. But As you can see, we actually did some stuff for it. Here's the top of the flying saucer and the fantastic decal that Miss Pellegrino put on there. Two of them. This one says, of course, this has the logo, Plan 9 from Outer Space, and then, excuse me, this, if you can get, if it's not too blurry, it says, I'm getting the late night hiccups and burps. It says, I love grave robbers.
Yeah, got it.
So, you know, it was a great time. We had a load of fun. Like I said, we watched the entirety of the film.
Yeah.
And you don't get to see it now because of stupid Facebook. You fuck. Can't believe you messed up on us, but yeah, so, you know...
we understand, though, Facebook, yes, technical difficulties happen. It's just really sad.
Technical difficulties, they happen, but we thought, because the model takes no time at all, basically, to put together.
Yeah.
And since the whole idea of this episode is about building Plan 9, building the Plan 9 from Outer Space Flying Saucers, we would still do this for you. For the next few minutes. It's not going to be as interesting as it was earlier in the evening as we were watching the film, but
maybe we can fast forward and show them the super, super bad scenes.
Well, okay, we can give that a shot. But yeah, why don't we go ahead and get everybody set up here, and then we can do this at 10 o'clock at frickin' night. Yeah, Miranda's watching. Miranda, imagine if you were here. You would have ran away and said, "Fuck you, I'm out."
Like, bye.
Facebook shouldn't have messed up.
But she is on a lovely vacay.
Hey, she's celebrating 1 year. We're going to talk about this next week because next week's our season finale of the Toddcast, the 6th anniversary special, and we'll talk about how things were.
1 year, and she's in the Vegas.
Las Vegas, that's right.
Next time, Miranda, we're coming with you, man.
Yeah, we're coming with.
I want to go.
Why weren't we invited to begin with? Yeah.
Well, it's their 1 year. That's why we weren't invited.
Well, okay. But anyway, so that's...
but we want to go.
We do. So anyway, this is the top of the flying saucer. This is the bottom of it. This is the stand. If you could show them, it has Earth on it there.
It probably is not focusing too well, but there's like the continents on there. It looks like Earth.
There. If a lot of like artists who own this kit...
Make it purty.
They make it purty. They paint that to make it look like the real Earth.
Oh, this is my favorite. It's
a alien guy. You're there. You go.
Okay, I don't know if you can see him because he may not be focusing too well.
Yeah.
It's a little Martian guy. Even though that's not anything at all what they look like in the film.
No.
But he's really cute and I like him.
And then here's the little bubble that goes on top of the thing. And this is a background.
It's his bubble.
It's his bubble.
Boop, boop.
And then here's a little background. When you're done, you can put behind it. It says Plan 9 from Outer Space. And it has probably the most popular line from the movie where it says, "You're stupid minds. Stupid. It's a great scene. It's a great film.
Which also was a decal that we could have put on here, but we chose not to.
Yes. But
the decal thing was an ordeal.
That was an ordeal, and you don't have to sit through that. So congratulations.
Yeah, because I did my best to get this. It's a little ripped here because basically the decal is like a temporary tattoo. We had to like wet it and stick it and
it was a whole
dry it.
thing.
It looks a lot better now that it's dried. So you're actually seeing a better finished decal here. This one wasn't so bad, but it was really tiny. This one was large. Gave me a lot of trouble.
Right. So let's get started on it again, Miss Pellegrino. As you watch here with us. We thought it was going to be a little bit more of a hassle.
So we thought, like, I don't know what we thought, because, like, it is a circular saucer. It's very easy peasy, but we thought there was more pieces than, like, three.
No, and I thought you had to, like, glue stuff. No, you just match the parts to it. Well, that's proving to be harder for me than
Gimme.
You know, I got it. You just match the parts. Oh, no, that's not right. Hang on. Hey!
Oh!
We'll be here for a little while. Cool.
He's having a moment.
Wait, no, I got it. Okay, so there you go. You match the pieces. There it is. That's that part. And then Miss Pellegrino will put the
little alien in.
Little alien dude in there.
Sits in his little whoop-pew.
And then you put the bubble on top. I think that's on... No, it's not on there good. See, this is not made to take off and put back on a million times.
Yeah, but we're doing it because, yes.
Thanks, Facebook.
So they also come, in the movie, if you watch this movie.
They're not in the movie. Those are not in the movie.
I don't recommend.
I'll put it on again right now.
I mean, you should put on little bits and pieces.
All right.
We'll show you the bad parts.
I'll get it on here for you.
This bubble is not clear. It's silver in the movie. There's no little lips like this that are on there. It is legit a disc with a nipple. That's all it is. So this is actually a little bit more extravagant than what you see in the film. These little pieces are supposed to be thrusters for the ship. You would think that would have just come in a singular piece, but they did not. They came in 2 little pieces. There is no clip for you to clip them together, so it's aggravating as tick to try and...
Yeah, that's the weirdest thing, is that, you don't have that.
So no glue was necessary, but again, I do feel like if you want these pieces to stay together, you need some glue, man. You gotta put some glue on it. So here we go, and then you just pop it in the little holes there. The holes are a little loose, so they do kind of wobble. But we do our best.
We do what we can with what we had here, folks.
And we pop this one on this side, maybe. Okay. And
then you put it on its little stand.
stand.
And then that's it. That's all it takes.
To which the stand is a little wobbly, and I think maybe it's supposed to go this way. Like it's taking off. Boom!
Exactly. Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
And ta-da!
And there you have it. That's the God.
And
you can't lift it from the thing that holds it up because it just falls right back over. But let me just do this thing, this little number. And there you go. There's the flying saucer from Plan 9 from outer space. We built it. We built Plan 9, and that's literally...
Twice. We built it twice.
And that's literally how long it takes to build it. It doesn't take any time at all.
Yeah.
Just the decals took a little time.
I think they were probably expecting a child to make this.
Right.
I do also think they were planning on a child putting all of the decals on. We did not. We only chose 2.
We just chose a couple. I just wanted the logo.
See, and these things.
That's why I don't really. I took them off after we were done.
Past those because we don't like that. But the whole
this
film.
Is what it looks like.
This is what you kept seeing from Hot Toddy.
I kept doing that. No. You gotta do it right.
Oh, so sorry.
That's exactly how these things go in the movie because they hang on strings and go. This is how it goes. This is. Oh no!
And no, we lost his globe.
This thing was not designed to have that take on and off. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
I got it.
That's what I'm saying.
We're good.
It sucks.
All right.
I can't believe that all of this has happened. That this has happened, Mr. Greeno. That we had to start all over again like this.
Guys, if somehow we recover lost footage, we'll post it. But
we'll
you know what?
Whole thing. Well, now that we have you here, now we've got the thing made. We've got the thing made. So let me bring you over here, and we'll watch some scenes that I thought were very entertaining. And I just realized, Mr. Greeno, that we did that whole thing without the
ring light.
Without the ring light on. Just in better lighting, now you can see the Plan 9 saucer. There it is. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's wonderful. Okay. Now we can turn that off because now we're going to go over here to the television where we will show you some of the footage of the film. Oh, gosh. Okay, I'm trying to unplug one-handed. Oh, God. That's doing really good. All right.
Technical issues. No, just a hard plug. Okay, and beating the ceiling.
That's why that thing gets that mark.
Yeah, because you've hit the ceiling twice with it.
I have. Okay. Amazing adventure in film history. It's been amazing. Oh, I don't have my hat on. How dare I? Oh my God. Well, here, hold this for a second, Mr. Greeno. Just hold it the way I have it. There we go. And get you into the thing. There we go. So, Ms. Pellegrino, because we watched the entire film.
We did, unfortunately.
What did you think of Plan 9 from Outer Space as a whole?
I mean, if you're into old sci-fi, if you're into bad B movies, yeah, it's for you. I was bored out of my freaking mind, but
I think it's an amazing film. Of course, now a lot of the times when we do these movies, it's the first time for me watching it as well. I have seen this movie a million times. I own it on DVD, obviously. I think it's one of the greatest movies ever made. It's one of the greatest bad movies ever made, for sure, by Edward D. Wood Jr. And we watched the whole thing, Miss Pingrino and I've watched many other Ed Wood films. And that is why this episode is going to have a follow-up episode with Get Real, one of our other shows, our movie review.
Yeah. Stop.
Okay. It's going to have a follow-up Get Real episode, and on this Get Real episode, it's going to be exclusively about Ed Wood. So it's going to be a Get Real exclusive about Ed Wood and his exclusive. So be on the lookout for that. That'll be the next episode of Get Real, which will be on the Superfuzz Productions YouTube page. And I guess that about wraps it up, doesn't it, Miss Pingrino?
I think so. It's bedtime.
You wanted to do that the last time.
I didn't get to, but I get to now because it is bedtime.
Before we go, though, I wanted to show you this amazing shirt. You can own this shirt if you want to on the Superfuzz Productions merch page at teespring.com. The link can be found on our YouTube page, the Superfuzz Productions YouTube page. Go to the About section, you'll find it there. And then if you look over here, this is something else you can buy. Let Me Tell You merch. That's a Let Me Tell You tank top. And you can buy that and many other different things right now at the at our Teespring shop. Like I said, you can find the link in the About section of the YouTube page, Superfuzz Productions. And of course, make sure you follow that page as well as all the pages, or just one if you want to, wherever. For the Smokin' Hot Toddcast, you can find us on SoundCloud, Mixcloud, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and all new QuadPod. We have been accepted to QuadPod. That's spelled QODPOD, but you can subscribe there. It's a free subscription, and you can follow us there, but we're on a million different platforms, so pick whichever one you like. Make sure you follow Superfuzz Productions on Twitter at Superfuzz Videos, me at Smokin' Hot Toddy, Miss Pingrino at Pingrino. She can be found there. And then next week on the Smokin' Hot Toddcast, very, very important, it is our season finale and our 6th anniversary special. We celebrate 6 years of the Toddcast, Miss Pingrino. It's insane. So yeah, we'll be hanging out and having fun next week. It's going to be a regular podcast, so make sure you look on our podcast outlets for that episode. This episode will also be there, the audio of it, but that's exclusively a podcast episode. So make sure you check it out next week. That's our season finale and the 6th anniversary special. And of course, be on the lookout for the Ed Wood exclusive on Get Real. Before we go, did we mention the banner? I don't know if we mentioned the banner in this second round. So. But we had this beautiful banner made. I don't remember who it was that made it for us. It was a group on Amazon, and they did an amazing job. Look at that. Look at the craftsmanship.
Beautiful.
It's absolutely beautiful. So that's it for us. Miss Pingrino, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Are you on screen? I can't see.
I am on screen.
Okay,
good.
Well, that's fine. Anyway, we'll see you next time on the Smokin' Hot Toddcast. Until next time, this is Hot Toddy saying, God help us in the future.
You see? You see? You're stupid minds. Stupid! Stupid!
That's all I'm taking from you.
Get back here, you fool!